Hello folks, it's Deepak here from the Raw London Gardener. Thank you for joining me. It is early September and I just want to show you how the garden is getting along, and also we'll be going to the front of the garden and we'll be collecting some flower seeds. Things are dying down a little bit, temperatures are still not too bad, so let's crack on with it. Here folks, we have a little bit of a mess with the sweet pea flowers. They have dried up, and before I start cleaning and getting rid of them, I'll be collecting the sweet pea pods. So once the flowers have finished, they turn into these pods and we can collect the seeds which are inside, ready to be sown next season. Here on the left we have cucumbers. These are drying up as well, but I did see some cucumbers. There we go. So I'm going to ask the wife to start cracking on and harvesting these. There's another one somewhere. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's go towards the tomato side. I can't really get too close because the chili plants are in the way, but let's do a bit of a zoom. Looking good. So various sized tomatoes. We've got the beefsteak, we've got the normal type, and we have these beautiful, lovely, sweet honeycomb cherry tomatoes. And as you can see, they are going berserk. We harvested a lot only a couple of days ago, and we need to crack on and start picking them. We have no space in the fridge, guys, so we're going to be giving them away. No space whatsoever. Very nice. And near the tomato plants, I planted beetroot here, and they're doing good. Shall we harvest one? Yeah, come on, let's harvest one. Give it a twist. This is the Bolt Hardy variety. There we go. Pretty decent, right? Very nice. With that one, I'll leave a little bit longer. I think it can grow further on, and I'll harvest that one probably in a few weeks. On the left of the tomatoes, we have a big container that has Cape gooseberries, and as you can see, some have ripened. Typically they just fall off as you, there you go, as you give it a little bit of a tipple. And it's a lantern shaped husk casing. As we open it up, look at that, beautiful. Give it a nice little wash and just nibble on it. We get around 4 or 5 fruits a day, and if you give these a shake, the ones that are ripe will just fall onto the floor, and you just pick them. Can you see? There's one there, look. Let's see if we can, yep, that come out, there you go. And that just came right off. I can open it. There you go. It has to have, you know it's right because it's off yellow in color, and it's a very lovely, tasty fruit. Chilies, guys. Chili galore. Again, We have an abundant supply of chilies. It's just non-stop. You can see the ones in yellow, they are very ripe, and we can actually harvest these yellow chilies and collect the seeds for next year. Some chilies turn red, others turn purple. There's one there. You can collect seeds from this one. They just won't stop growing, guys. Aubergines are doing amazing. Very, very thirsty though. Every day or every other day we have to give it a water. We've already had a handful of these eggplants and absolutely delicious. The carrots, guys, I don't know what's going on. This is not doing so well. I don't know why mushrooms growing. These are meant to be the dwarf variety of carrots, and you can see them growing, but I don't really have the confidence that we'll get a nice picking. And I don't know what's going on here. It's as if we've had pests nibbling on the carrot leaves. So that's a failure for me, but we learn. Here we have the beetroot. I'm not sure, guys, if this is going to make it to full maturity. I did sow these later in the year, so let's see what happens. Here we've got the Cape gooseberries. They were both sown at the same time, the one I showed you earlier, and this one is not pushing on. So a little bit disappointing, but that's fine. We have our ups and downs, guys, in gardening. You just have to stay positive. Here we have the cherry tomatoes. This side here is pretty much shaded, and I'm not sure if these tomatoes will ripen up. And these were self-seeded. I didn't actually plant these. But yeah, it's a nice little experiment. Let's see what happens. The stuffing cucumbers, they just continue to grow fruit non-stop. We harvested a few yesterday. And there you go. And I think they're coming towards the end of the life cycle now. So we're going to maybe in a week or two, we're going to start cleaning up. Here, guys, are the runner beans, and it was my mistake, to be fair. I didn't actually continue to success sow every few weeks. I neglected it. However, one thing that we can be doing regarding these seeds here, we'll be collecting them for next year. So they seem a little bit damp. So once they're nice and crispy in texture, I'll harvest them and store them indoors. Okay, so we're at the front of the garden, guys, and the flowers are still flourishing very nicely indeed. We also have the lovely multi-seeded sunflower, and they are doing very nice. Cornflowers continue to thrive. I need to place them at the back of the bed because they're sort of overtaking the shorter variety of flowers. So here we have the marigolds, and we can collect the seeds from the marigolds once they're totally dry, like that one there. We can collect them and put them in an envelope, store them indoors. Coleuses are doing lovely indeed. Very nice. And I'm hoping it flowers soon so I can collect the seeds for next year. Here we have the marigold variety, and as you can see here, not totally dry as yet, but once the stem is fully dry I can take the seeds and we'll be ready to be sown next. I'll be collecting seeds from these calendulas soon. The seeds look like fingernails, a bit weird. So we have dahlias, zinnias, roses. So I made a mistake, guys, so I need to put these lovely plants at the front of the bed, and these cornflowers will be at the back. So next year I'm going to try and have a plan of action and get it nice and organized, but it doesn't look messy, does it? Looks alright. Yeah, it looks it's okay. Can do better, guys. Lovely Coleuses. As the temperatures dip, I'm going to take these in and I'm hoping they flower so I can collect the seeds again for next year. Pansies, they're starting to bloom. I sowed these late. Again, I'm hoping they start to flower soon. These marigolds, so these are the ones you can collect the seeds from. Let's see if we can see any. There we go. This one here. Normally what I do, I just sprinkle these in a container and they start growing, or you can plant them indoors. Another Coleus, as you see, is flowering. The petals are purple in color. Once they start drying, you can collect the seeds. Take a look at the description, guys, or end of the video on how to collect Coleus seeds. Busy lizzies just keep growing, guys. I'm going to continue to grow these next year. They look nice in a container. Here, more marigolds, different varieties, plenty of seeds to collect. I'm not going to be purchasing any marigold seeds next year, guys. Lovely Coleus variety. This one's starting to flower as well. This is a Bidens perennial that just keeps growing. Also called beggar's ticks. Busy Lizzie. Dahlias. These dahlias, I think the reason why it's not blooming too much is because of the shade. Not enough sunshine on this side. But it's, you know what? It's doing its best. Perennial flower. It can get out of hand, so what I do is after the flowering is finished, just give it a nice little prune and they regrow next year. Calendulas, a bit damp, the seeds, because of the rain, so I'll be collecting these in the next few days. Looking nice. I need to stake them up a little bit better because they're starting to flop over. And these are the 4 o'clock lovely flowers. I love these. They grow every year. I've got the same type but different color. That is this side here. They flower. They actually open up later in the afternoon. Right now it's early morning, so It still looks nice though, right? It's cooped up behind the sunflowers. They grow every year. We've got a late sunflower which might show us some colour soon. Well guys, that's enough of my chit chat, and hope you enjoyed the early September tour. The next few months will be concentrating on a bit of maintenance, clearing up dead wood, looking forward to early next year, maybe do a bit of overwintering of chilies so we can cheat a little bit so the plants are nicely matured earlier on during spring, do a bit of composting, and all that fun stuff, guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Take it easy, and don't stress, guys. Do not stress.